coming off of Mount Washington, New Hampshire. I'm staying at a hostel. Took a 0-day. It's called the Barn Hostel. It's kind of cool because it's actually it's in town, but it was actually sort of an old barn. So like this right here is the hay window, and I know it's a little dark up here. And then this whole thing slides across on these. Oh, you can't see that. Damn it! Slides across on these big rollers, and that's where they used to throw the hay out of here from the storage. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bunks up here, and there's 2 downstairs. There's fans going all over the place because I don't think this is heated or air conditioning, but it's pretty comfortable up here. And here are the stairs downstairs. Kitchen, TV room, and ping pong table. And that's about it. Thursday morning after the presidentials, took a 0 at the barn. Getting ready to go through the Wildcats, and then I think I go to Mahoosuc, the famous Mahoosuc Notch, slowest mile on the AT. Pretty crazy, challenging. Of course, I'll show you guys pictures of that. Coolest part of yesterday was my brother-in-law, Mike and Lisa, came to see me here in New Hampshire. They're on a cross-country adventure of their own and going up to Maine and Virginia Beach and seeing sort of some of the East Coast and so the timing just worked out where they were able to leave from Maine, cross over, meet me in Gorham, where I was taking a 0. The date, it was a miracle that date worked out. I feel like it's actually really super hard to meet people on trail. Sounds easy, but it's not. So I really appreciate the effort, guys. It means a lot to me. We had a lot of fun. We went out for lunch and just had a bunch of laughs, so that's pretty cool. So all right, I know I showed the inside of one of the huts going through the presidentials, but I don't know if I really explained. I mean, yeah, they have those high-priced bunks and all that kind of stuff they cook for you, but the staff are young people, I'm gonna guess with affluent parents that have connections with the American Hiking Club or whatever, that they hike in, they work there all season, all summer, spring, summer, and fall, or however they work it, but they hike in once and they literally stay in these huts and take turns cooking. Like if there's 4 people working there, 5 people or 6 people, depending how big the hut is, one person will cook for that day, and then the other couple people will be cleaning, because I'm sure there are a certain amount of linens and other stuff that it's got to be done. And then 1 or 2 people have off. So I think they work, what did they say, 6 days in a row, and then they have 3 days off or something like that. And then to supply these huts, since there's absolutely no roads up to them, the way they supply them is 3 helicopter lifts a year per hut. Like one of the lifts will be all cleaning stuff and things like that, and then a couple more will be other supplies and of course food. And then when they fly out, these young people will put together. So they obviously fly out all the trash too, because they have a leave no trace principle, although their huts are a pretty big footprint, so you can't say they're leaving no trace. But and then collecting $130 a pop to stay there, so whatever. But I mean, they're convenient. I mean, you can, when you're going through there, you can get water from a hut, and then you can actually, if you're running light on food or resupply, you can always buy, you know, banana nut bread, or they always have some kind of bars that they sell to the public and that are left over from feeding the guests. They'll sell for like two bucks a piece or something like that. And then, so they're nice. I mean, especially if you had bad weather, boy, you come up to a hut, I'm sure you'd be happy to see it. Luckily, you had pretty good weather through through the ridge. I can't remember the name of the ridge, of course, because I have hiker brain. This is the summit of Mount Success. It's a 4,000 footer here in New Hampshire, and it happens to be a 360 view. That was about 90 degrees. There's about 120. I know these, sometimes when you spin too fast, it gets all blurry. But anyway, grueling climb up here. I just dropped my poles. Means I have to bend down and get them. Nobody else gonna do it. Wait. So there's Mahoosuc Trail that way, Mahoosuc Trail that way. They don't say which is north or south, which is, I think, is pretty funny. But if you're up here and you don't know which way you're going, you probably shouldn't be here anyway. But I was thinking about, I'm going toward Mahoosuc Notch, slowest mile on the AT, most technical for sure. I was thinking about why I like this hike so much. And being in the woods is probably because, number one, I grew up in Wisconsin, and you know, Wisconsin is all about the outside, especially when when I was a kid growing up. There really wasn't a lot of TV, and all there was outside. You know, my mom would say, go outside and find something to do, or I'll give you something to do. There's vacuuming and dusting, and then we'd fly out the door. So, you know, I hung out with my friends in the woods. We went fishing, you know, we went hunting, we went camping in Wisconsin. It's a beautiful, beautiful woods up there, Langlade County and Waupaca. And, you know, so I guess that's what I grew up with. I just sort of made that realization. And then it seems like, you know, I had a little bit of a troubled life when I was a kid, you could say. And it was, you know, a good excuse to get out of the house, go to the woods. And so, and I've always found my peace sitting in the middle of the woods by myself. I mean, that's where I feel most peaceful. Sorry, Fran. I meant sitting with my lovely wife, Frances. No, but really, being in the woods by myself, I guess, that's where I find my most peaceful. Like, obviously, you can't be successful in life doing that, but it sure is nice to take a break once in a while and get it done. So I'm pretty grateful today for being up, and here is what behind me. Grateful for today, for being able to do this hike and be in the woods. Took a long time to get here. Last state, Maine. Info on the dumb sign, Appalachian Trail, New Hampshire, Maine. See the line? Springer, 1,908 miles have come so far. 282 to go. They call it the technical 200. And then allegedly the last 70 miles is supposed to be flat, so. but it's in the 100-mile wilderness. So there you go. This guy basically walked right up to me. Started checking me out, checking him out, checking me out. I don't know what it is. He's about 8 feet away. This is the trail. They've got these metal pieces of steel drilled into the rock face. There's 3 more. There's another one. I've been climbing forever. Saturday, June 12th. I like it when those clouds settle in those valleys. Really pretty. This is the first climb of the day. Getting ready to go through Mahoosuc Notch. You can Google that. It's the slowest mile on the AT because of the incredible boulder scrambles and challenges. So they say do it slow and have fun with it. Try not to kill yourself. So I think I'm going to mostly pick this up after Mahoosuc Notch and do like this separate video, and if anybody cares to watch it they can or not, but I think I'm going to film mostly every step of the way through there. So for those of you who are interested, you can watch it, and if those not, they can just skip that one. And I will see you in the notch. Challenge number 1, rock face. You had to drill out. Looks like in some areas they're going to have these little things where they just saw cut and whack it out with a hammer, so you have a little place to set up your foot so you don't die. And then there's the second set, pretty much straight up and down here. So okay, this is the start of it. That's the approach drop into it. It was 28-degree drop for about a quarter mile. I know you can't see and appreciate the pitch on that, but and then there are your first set of golf cart size, I would say, boulders, and then it'll go on from there. By the way, this is just going to be snippets going through the notch. So if this bores you, turn it off. Probably gonna be boring, but might be interesting too. So here we go. Okay, that was weird. I went from here to where I'm standing here, which is only about 12 feet tall, little tiny, just scrabbly rocks. And the temperature dropped about 25 degrees in this little tiny hollow. So this is, I can always already tell it's going to be a different place. Show you how cold it is. I'll show you. I'll show you. That's how cold it is. There's snow. Big old pile of snow. There you go. A bunch more snow. And scramble. So you have to get off of here. There is a white blaze right there at my trekking pole. So I've got to figure out how to get through this jumble. This is, you know, a little divot the size of a house. Now, over this Boulder Canyon into there. Remember, these boulders are about the size of cars now. I would say that's the size of a two-story, two-car garage. And then I've got to get through this giant boulder ditch. There's the blaze right there on the rock. And then it continues through there. These boulders are huge. Car size scramble. Boulder jumble. This one goes way up. If you can see it, but way up there, there's a big boulder right there. There's the blaze goes through here, sort of in this caverny cave, and then I don't know how I'm gonna get through there. This will be interesting. Let me go up one more step. Oi! Yeah, that's what that looks like. Through here, up, I don't know how, there, through there. Through here. And it goes around and down. It goes straight down about a couple stories, but I go down through there. I've got to make my way down there, through this gully, way past this big house-sized boulder. You go through there and up around the corner. There's a huge ditch back there. I mean, that dark spot right there, that dark spot, that's a hole about, I don't know, 6 floors down there. For the general sort of idea, there's a mountain there, there's some in the background, and then there's this cliff right here that goes up pretty dang far. So this is like in a snow valley. I still see snow. Oh, right here. Right there. That's all snow right in there. It's a pretty big scramble down. And the thing about this one is, see that arrow right there on the rock? It means I have to go through that, probably take my pack off and crawl under there for sure. This is sure to be an award winner. This is going to be jumbled as hell. I don't need these. I hope. I'm almost laying down. Throw my trekking poles again. Hopefully there's no hole down there. And then my backpack is still... Wow, that hurt. Here's my backpack. Try and drag this down the hole. Holy crap. Here's my backpack. I'm still laying this way now. Trying to scoop myself out of here. See if I can get this. Ugh. Don't think I lost anything yet. There's the hole I came through. And that is, oi. They didn't exactly put this in the brochure either. They did, but they didn't say it was going to be crazy. Yeah, they'd say it's good. And I'm pretty sure that's another one coming up, but we'll see. So there you go. I just have to drag my pack out of the pole and on I go. I go through there. There's the blaze. I think we've got to go up, under, and through there. Then we go up through here. Down through this gully and think up here. Up through here. Through here. Remember, these boulders are way bigger than I am. Way bigger. I'll put me in here for scale. Just after I said that. So I don't know if you can see. I'm standing like sort of in this little ditch. There's the boulders. I mean, I'm going that way, and then this is where I'm coming from. This way. Up through here. And down through here. Up around there. Up through that section. Down through this one. Up through here. Oh, I think it weaves up around here. See footprints in the snow down there. It's about maybe 20 feet down. And so it's supposed to go that way and then go up through this gorge and then up and around this way. So I've got to go back somehow. I don't know how I got here. I've got to go sort of skim on this rock face and then get back to here and then go around because I don't want to go down the well hole. Down the rock face and under through the snowy triangle. Saturday, June 12th. And up these. Just came through this triangle and then dislodged one of my water bottles and it went way down in that crevice. Had to go chase that. It's a miracle I got it back. And then the trail continues around that way. Oh, this one is going to be quite the challenge, it looks like. See if I can make it down here. Leave the camera on. Ooh. And then, I think, yeah, here's the blazes on the rock. So we have to go that way. Southbounders have to go that way. And over, oh, there she blows. The white blaze. So let's go there, but the question is, here's my feet. Do I go up this crazy way? I guess that's or this crazy way. I don't know. Through here, there's the blaze. You jump down here and then through the snow and through this like sort of canyon. I can see rocks way back there in the background. Came up through there. Now I've gotta go. This looks like a low belly crawl too. I don't like it. Looks like people have been slipping in the mud. Gotta get me and my pack through there. I'm not so happy about that one. Because I'm up there. Through here. There's the blaze. And on through this valley. Gonna go down that little alleyway, and then right in the middle of all this madness, here's a spring that's rushing down underneath all these boulders. Gotta climb down in through there. I think this is another one of those spots. This boulder above my head. Is not an option. That's the size of a flip-in house. So you gotta go through this little, another little triangle. There's the blaze on the rocks. Oh, good God. This is gonna be, uh-oh. There's, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get through that, boy. I'll give you some scale. I'm not gonna be able to film any of this stuff. But the opening is, there's my trekking pole. So, there's the handle. And what is that? I've got to crawl through there. It gets skinnier up there. Shit. Just so you can see how ridiculous this is. I came in from that crack. Oh, here's my trekking poles. Oh, yikes. I'm crawling through this cave and I've got to go up through here. Again, here's my trekking pole. This is how big that opening is. I don't know if I want to throw them up there because I don't know why they're going to land. Should I take a chance? Here we go. Hope I can get them. There's my bag that I've been pushing through, and I don't know if you can see this, but this is me underneath this little crack hole. Still fun. I go up through there. I can hear water again. And then I'm gonna go up, scramble up these boulders up and around the corner. Gonna be going up through there and down through there. Path goes like this, loops up around this boulder, and then it continues behind those. Here's another cave thing. So, oh, I was almost gonna go the wrong way. So there are the blazes, and then it wants you to go up this. It sort of wants you to go up this triangle. I'll try to show you when I get back there, but I was gonna go this way. Oops. But I can't make that leap onto right here from this rock to this rock. I can't make it that far, so for this one you gotta come through here. That's where I was standing on that ledge, but then I couldn't make that jump. So then you gotta come in this cave. Here are the blazes coming from that way, going this way. Here's another blaze. That's a little bit crazy. And then you have to go up This is over my head. This is straight, almost straight over my head. You gotta go up to that crack. It's almost like going through the birth canal again. Trying to get out of this hole. Oh, that rock is loose. That's what I came out of. You can see that white blazes below. Those two arrows. That crazy cross, I don't know what that means. And then I'm going this way. I think I might have to go through there and around. Gotta go through there, small jumble. So that was basically it for Mahoosuc Notch. I mean, I got little pieces, little bits and pieces of the notch, but of course I didn't get all of it. It took me 5.5 hours to go about a mile. So it's about 4:30. Decided to make camp and call it a day. Ooh, just a little fire. Have my stuff set on a log over there on a sitting with a sitting pad, and that's my tent. All the stuff in it. Backpack, air mattress, sleeping bag, clothes. This is a nets. A little bit of extra water tomorrow morning for filtering. That's it for the day, and then I'm going to go into town tomorrow, resupply, and just go as far as I can. You know, that's the goal, to go as far as I can every day. Ooh. First morning out of Mahoosuc Notch. Took me 5.5 hours to get through there. The trail looks normal now. Oh, wait a second. No, it's gonna be a boulder jumble to the top. This goes 28% grade up for a long time. But it's a nice day to be hiking. I would call it perfect weather. So this is the trail. Not to be repetitive, it's a little repetitive. There's the blaze. About 14 foot above my head, and then it just goes up and around that way. This is cray. This is eye level. And then that is, I don't know, 3 stories. But you gotta sort of do Spider-Man. There's the down. Right there is that little landing. Ooh. That little landing is probably, 3 stories below. There. Now the eyeball is crying. So joyful lifting for this Sunday morning. This is the vantage point from 3,800 feet. And then, again, there's Old Spec. So I'll be going up that. And I know that's above 4,000 feet, so see you up there. These guys are just not afraid of people. This guy saw me on the trail. He's on the board. I'm standing here, and he's getting a drink of water. That's it. I'm probably 8 feet from him. It's from the top of Old Spec. Now it is time to go down about 3,000 feet. There's a road down there. You can't really see it, but I'm going down that highway more or less. And then go get resupply. I was gonna go, oh, I'll be honest with you, I'm getting a little tired. I think I have less than a month left. I am missing Francis. I would like to sleep on a mattress every night, even though sleeping in the woods, I love, triple love doing that. I miss going to Duttweiler's and getting some ice cold watermelon. So anyway, oh, and salads. So anyway, I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna try to finish strong. So here we go.